It was 11:30 at night. I'm lying in bed with tears rolling down my face. I walk into the lounge room just to get a breath, just to get a moment by myself without them next to me. This was how my life used to be. I used to have so much trouble falling asleep because I was just so unhappy with the way my life was going. At the end of the day, it was because I just truly felt unheard and unloved. And every night when I go to sleep, that was it. There was no connection. He'd just fall asleep and I would be sitting there with my eyes wide open and feeling so low. Do you ever go to sleep just feeling like you cannot close your eyes 100%? Either your mind is spinning, you feel empty inside, and so unclear about what you're trying to do with your life. Today, I'm going to give you 3 things that truly help me get past this, that help me to get better sleep every single night, because I know you can too. I'm Jenna. I'm an RTT hypnotherapist, a mental health coach, and I guide women through their mindset, toxic relationships, and the way they truly should be living in their life. I help you reset your habits and your patterns, and I launch a new video every single week to help you feel motivated and understanding why it is you're doing what you're doing. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If I'd gone out to an event, I'd come home with my partner, or I purely just had a bad night with a bunch of friends, I would lay awake feeling so lonely, so lost, not sure what the hell I was doing. I would have this on and off for years in my past. I know what this feels like when you can't sleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night, just suddenly your mind starts spinning and you can't rest it. I tried so many times to fix the sleep, take more magnesium, eat earlier, drink less water, try not to touch the sugar, which all of those things do help. But the truth was, I just wasn't happy in what I was in with the situation that I experienced that day. Because it truly was never about something physical. My body, my mind just did not feel safe to go to sleep. It wanted me to resolve whatever had happened so that I'd have a deeper, better sleep. But the problem is at midnight or 11:30 at night, trying to resolve something when the person next to you has fallen asleep so easily, it is very hard to feel loved and heard by the person that you are meant to be with. For example, there'd be an argument or just a complete disconnection, and I found myself always trying to resolve it just before I go to bed, instead of having the conversation hours ago. That's the moment when I would expect, hopefully, that the conversation would be had. You know the saying, don't go to bed unhappy. Well, I had so many of those moments where I just could not sleep. So I just want to give you like 3 tips that might help you to find ways to sleep better. Because now, obviously, I go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock every single night. I don't have any confrontation in my life. And I happen to fall asleep very, very easily and all night long. Because I journal, I do certain things before I go to bed, but also because my nervous system is calm. It is happy because I have resolved and figured out all the things that I needed to along the way. So number 1, name the feeling, not the thought that's spinning and spinning around in your mind. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Why am I on the lounge room floor crying? Really connect with that. Find out what it is that you're feeling. Is it because I want them to wake up and I get attention? Is it because I feel so lonely? Is it because I feel angry? You've got to find out why it is you're feeling that way. Because then once you do that, you can start to break it down easier. But if you just come up with reasons and thoughts in your head, that would just keep spinning and spinning. For me, I was so lonely. I felt completely unloved. I felt unheard, even though they would tell me they love me. I didn't feel it. I didn't hear it because it just was not real for me. I wasn't truly in love with them and they were not with me. Once I realized this, the tears stopped coming. Once I gained that knowledge and really discovered that this was just not going to work, that was when it all changed. Number 2, if there has been an issue that day that you have not resolved, try to resolve it way before bed. If there is a discussion or an argument, say, that needs to be had, try to have it hours before you go to sleep. This will help you with less loneliness, less confusion, especially that your nervous system is up. You want to be as calm as possible before you go to bed, not having your heart racing or your mind spinning. So if there is a possible way of you resolving the conflict that you're having with whoever that is in your life, try to do it hours before bed. And if it hasn't happened hours before bed, try to leave it. Try to tell that person when you go to sleep, I hope you sleep well, give them a kiss, tell them you love them, whatever it is, even if you're feeling quite unsure, this connection will help you both fall asleep easier. Improving relationships, finding a relationship that keeps you calm, that your nervous system is so happy, is what I'm extremely passionate about. And if that is something that you want to improve in your life, please don't hesitate to subscribe below, because I'm going to create more and more videos that you can connect and nurture with this. I have many programs that will be coming as well, and they will be launched on here. Number 3, I want you to create an emotional safety point before you go to sleep. It's 8:30 at night. This might be when you actually start to watch television. This might be when you've just finished eating. This might be when you're actually just starting to have the argument or the conversation with your partner. All of these steps, if you want to get better sleep, they need to change. You need to try and get off your screen by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Start journaling. Start connecting with your partner. Start doing something different than you usually would do. If there's a real conversation, but you know that this conversation will improve both of your mindsets, have it now, but don't let it get too heated and too big in that moment, because that is when our body goes into fight and flight, and we have so much trouble getting back to sleep. So be sure to create journaling, good music, low light. That's a big thing, is low light in your home. This will help your body to go to rest. Sleep is one of the most important things after water. We need to get at least 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. And if this doesn't happen, our mindset is always foggy. We can never get clarity on what we're doing with our life. Our nervous system goes up and down all the time. So be sure to make sure that you do things at nighttime that support you to stay calm and go to sleep as early as you possibly can. I created a good self-hypnosis sleep recording. Just click on the link above, and that will take you to something that you can listen to during the day, when you're falling asleep, or during the night when you've woken up and you cannot stop your mind from overthinking. Focusing on that may just help you sleep better. So click on that link and have a listen any time of the day or during the night. There are so many reasons that we do not sleep, but this is just one that I can really connect with, and I can explain to you hopefully in a good way. So start to try and change the way you deal with situations at night. If sleep is important to you, which it should be, I really want you to see how you're setting up your night so that you can get a good night's sleep without anxiety, without tears, without loneliness. Try to find a connection within yourself or with your partner that helps you have the best night's sleep you've ever had. Thanks for watching.